A powerful soul has just noticed your face. Archangel Michael reveals why this is a rare sign from the universe you must not ignore. Archangel Michael says, a mysterious shift has just occurred around you, and you may not have even realized the weight of it yet. In silence and secrecy, a powerful soul has turned their gaze upon your life, marking you as someone destined for something greater than the ordinary. This moment is not a coincidence, it is the unfolding of a rare divine sign meant only for those chosen by heaven's design. There are times in life when unseen movements happen all around, and though the world appears still, the spiritual currents are alive with activity. Right now, those currents are surrounding you, wrapping your path in protection, in alignment, and in divine order. The very recognition of your face by this soul is proof that the universe has written your name into a destiny far larger than you once believed. You may have sensed it, a quiet pull in the air, a lingering feeling that something is unfolding beyond the surface. These feelings are not imagination but confirmation that your presence has been noticed by forces of great strength, wisdom, and authority. The connection between you and this soul is no accident, it is purposeful, it is strategic, and it is deeply divine. This moment is urgent because rare signs such as this appear only when your life is about to accelerate into realms you have not yet stepped into. You were not meant to remain hidden forever, your light is being pulled into a place where it can no longer be ignored. And now, heaven has aligned someone of immense spiritual stature to notice you, because what is written for you must soon manifest. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 144. This face recognition is not merely physical but spiritual, carrying with it the weight of revelation and the spark of a shift that can never be reversed. It is a summons, a signal, and a clear instruction from the universe that you are being moved into new doors of influence and favor. Every detail that has shaped your journey until this point has been building up to this rare moment. Even the struggles you have endured were never wasted, for they carved strength into your soul and prepared you for what only few are ever chosen to receive. This divine recognition is like a seal of approval, stamped not by man but by the higher forces that guide destinies across eternity. To ignore this would be to close your eyes at the very moment heaven has chosen to open them wide. When Archangel Michael steps forward to reveal this sign, it is not to create fear but to prepare you for alignment with something greater than your own understanding. The shift has already begun, and your awareness of it is the very key that allows it to expand in your life. This powerful soul did not notice you by accident, they were led, guided, and aligned to you for a reason that will soon become clear. You must understand that this is not about chance encounters or fleeting recognition, but about deep spiritual assignment. Every second of your path is being watched over, orchestrated, and positioned with care. The universe has marked you as someone who carries a rare gift, and now the time has come for it to be fully revealed. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 277. The recognition of your face is not shallow, it carries the energy of remembrance, as though this soul had seen you long before in realms beyond the physical. It is a connection tied to lifetimes, to agreements made in unseen places, to promises whispered in heaven before you ever walked the earth. The moment their eyes met your essence, something ancient was reawakened. This awakening has stirred not only them but also you, whether you consciously realize it or not. Deep within your being, there is now a resonance, a vibration that feels both unfamiliar and yet strikingly known. That is because this soul's attention has unlocked a part of your destiny that was lying dormant, waiting for the right alignment to ignite. Archangel Michael stands near in this moment to assure you that you are not stepping into the unknown alone. Though the mysteries are vast and the future still shrouded in secrecy, you are being guided with strength, protection, and clarity. Nothing about this divine sign is ordinary, and its meaning carries the power to change the direction of your life. When a soul of great power notices your face, it is as though a mirror has been placed before you, reflecting not only who you are, but also who you are about to become. This recognition brings responsibility, but it also brings blessing, favor, and divine movement that will carry you into your appointed purpose. The energy around you is alive, and soon the world will see what heaven already knows. Type Amen to get divine blessing 393. The presence of this powerful soul is not by coincidence but by divine instruction, sent forth to awaken you, to watch over you, and to pull you closer to the path of destiny that is unfolding. Their attention is a signal that something hidden is about to surface, and what once was concealed will now be revealed in full light. This is the rare confirmation of heaven's involvement in your journey. Your life has not been unnoticed, though at times you may have felt overlooked or forgotten. Every tear, every moment of silence, every hidden prayer has been recorded, and now the universe responds by sending a soul of strength to acknowledge you. This is not the end of your story, it is the grand beginning of what was written long before. The spiritual world operates with precision, and when someone of great power notices you, it is never random. It is the unfolding of a greater timeline, one where you are about to step into authority, into influence, and into blessings you have been prepared to receive. Archangel Michael brings this message so that your heart may stay ready and your spirit remain aligned. Hold firmly to this sign, for it carries the weight of destiny. You may not yet see all that is unfolding, but the moment has already been set in motion. This soul's recognition has changed the atmosphere around your life, and soon the evidence of it will be impossible to ignore. Type Amen to get divine blessing 528. Archangel Michael says, the gaze of this powerful soul is not only a recognition of who you are today but also of the vast potential you carry within. Their noticing of your face is a signal that your essence cannot remain hidden anymore, for your time to rise into the light has been chosen. The threads of destiny are tightening, drawing you closer to the appointed moment when your hidden glory will be revealed. This is a divine shift unlike any other, for when the universe sends a soul of this magnitude to see you, it marks a turning point in your journey. From this moment forward, everything around you begins to change in alignment with this heavenly sign. The energies that once resisted your growth are dissolving, and new doors are opening before you, waiting for you to step through with faith and courage. Your spirit is now in a heightened state of awareness, as though your inner self is awakening to signals you had long forgotten. Even the air around you feels charged, carrying whispers of transformation, guidance, and divine orchestration. Every small detail from here on will serve as confirmation that the powerful soul's attention has activated a new season for your life. Nothing is random, and nothing is wasted, for heaven's timing is always deliberate. This noticing of your face carries a seal of divine favor, protecting you from what could have harmed you and positioning you for what is about to bless you. Though the process may seem mysterious, know that the unseen realms have aligned perfectly to bring this exact moment into your life. Type Amen to get divine blessing 611. The magnitude of this moment cannot be overstated, for few are ever chosen to be recognized in such a way. This is a heavenly appointment, one that declares to the universe that you are stepping into a season of revelation and unveiling. No longer will you remain in shadows, for the time has come for your essence to be seen, acknowledged, and aligned with its higher calling. The powerful soul who has noticed you carries keys to unlock hidden parts of your destiny. Their gaze is not only recognition but also permission, a signal that your life is now ready to rise into levels of influence, abundance, and divine authority. Such signs do not appear lightly, and once they come, they shift the entire atmosphere of your existence. You may not feel ready, but that does not matter, because readiness is not required when divine timing arrives. What is required is openness, willingness, and the courage to step forward into what has already been written for you. The universe has chosen this exact moment to reveal what was hidden, and now, all you need is trust. Every pathway before you is being adjusted, as though unseen hands are preparing the ground for your next step. Even the challenges that once stood against you are now being reshaped into stepping stones. What was meant to delay you will soon be seen as the very thing that brought you into alignment with this divine sign. Type Amen to get divine blessing 844. This soul noticing your face is like a mirror of destiny being placed before you, reflecting both your true self and your future self. You may feel the stirrings of emotions, dreams, and memories that seem strange yet deeply familiar, for this recognition has unlocked ancient agreements and heavenly alignments. It is a moment of remembrance, a reminder of promises made in realms beyond sight. Your presence is no longer small or hidden, it carries a magnetic energy that pulls attention, favor, and blessings toward you. The noticing of your essence by this soul is proof that your light has become undeniable. The universe has spoken, and now it is impossible for you to return to the way things were. With each step forward, you will begin to feel an acceleration, a movement of events, opportunities, and connections arriving faster than you imagined. This is because the divine gaze upon you has opened portals of blessing that cannot be closed. You are now aligned with energies that are pulling you into a greater stage. Archangel Michael reminds you to embrace this shift with boldness. This is not a time for hesitation, but a time for trust, for faith, and for movement in the direction of what calls you. Every hesitation will dissolve as you begin to see the signs of alignment becoming more visible, more undeniable, and more powerful each day. Type Amen to get divine blessing 1033. The universe does not waste its energy, and for a powerful soul to notice your face means you have been marked for something rare and extraordinary. It is a validation that the trials you endured were not in vain, for they have prepared you for this exact season. What once felt like suffering was in fact the chiseling of your spirit to carry this rare recognition. The soul who has seen you is not merely looking, they are remembering, connecting, and aligning with a truth that goes beyond time and space. Their awareness of you creates a chain reaction in the unseen, pulling new opportunities, alliances, and breakthroughs directly into your orbit. This is not about chance, but about divine orchestration. You may begin to notice people, signs, and events shifting suddenly around you. The pace of life will accelerate, not because you forced it, but because the divine attention upon you has removed delays. You are walking into a flow, and this flow will carry you higher than you ever thought possible. This moment is a declaration that your story is moving from hidden chapters into public testimony. What was once secret will now be displayed, not for humiliation but for elevation. Heaven has chosen to make your life a sign of what divine recognition truly looks like when it manifests. Type Amen to get divine blessing 1277. The power of this moment rests in its rarity, for not every soul receives such recognition in their lifetime. To be noticed in this way is to be chosen, and to be chosen is to carry the weight of divine responsibility. Your life now becomes a vessel through which unseen forces of light will flow, reshaping not only your own path but also the lives of those connected to you. You will begin to sense it more clearly in the days ahead, as the energy around you continues to shift. Opportunities may appear unexpectedly, people may be drawn toward you without explanation, and the course of your journey may take turns you never anticipated. All of this is confirmation that the recognition of your face by this powerful soul has set things into motion that can no longer be stopped. This is not a fleeting event but a permanent marker, a signal that your spiritual DNA has been activated for a higher calling. Even as you walk through ordinary days, the extraordinary will begin to manifest around you. Each step you take is now guided by divine alignment, ensuring that you arrive at the very places destiny has already written for you. The recognition of your essence is both a reminder and a promise. It reminds you that you were never forgotten by the universe, and it promises you that the next season of your life will carry blessings beyond your current imagination. This is not luck, this is divine orchestration, and it is happening now for you. Type Amen to get divine blessing 1429. The soul who has seen you carries not only power but also connection, linking your path with networks and alignments that would otherwise remain unreachable. Their awareness of you is like a key unlocking gates that have been closed for years. Where there was once resistance, there will now be ease, and where there was delay, there will now be acceleration. You may not yet know the identity of this soul, but their influence is already affecting your life in ways unseen. Just as ripples spread across water, their recognition of you creates movements in the spiritual and physical realms, shifting everything closer to your intended destiny. Nothing about this is random, it is all designed for your growth and elevation. Your heart may already feel the stirrings of change, a restlessness that tells you something greater is waiting just beyond the horizon. That is because your spirit knows what your mind cannot yet fully grasp. The gaze of this powerful soul has unlocked ancient agreements tied to your destiny. The very essence of who you are is now aligned with what you are meant to become. Archangel Michael surrounds you in this moment with assurance, reminding you that this path, though new, is not dangerous but divinely secured. You are not walking into chaos, you are walking into clarity, into unveiling, into purpose. What was once darkened by confusion will now be lit with guidance and certainty. Type Amen to get divine blessing 1688. Each step forward from here carries the vibration of this recognition. Even when you move quietly, the universe echoes loudly, declaring that your name has been called and your essence cannot remain hidden. This is a season where silence will break into testimony, where shadows will give way to light, and where you will see proof of what has been spoken over your life. The power of this sign is not only in what is happening now but in what it will continue to build. For weeks, months, and even years, the ripple effects of this recognition will unfold, bringing you into places and circles you never imagined entering. It is the beginning of an unfolding story far larger than anything you have known. You may feel waves of emotion as you come to terms with this truth, gratitude, awe, even disbelief. That is natural, for the human heart struggles to fully comprehend what the soul has always known. The divine has chosen you for such a time as this, and no resistance in the world can undo what has already been set in motion. Your life is now a living testimony of what happens when the universe aligns, when heaven speaks, and when destiny comes into focus. The gaze upon you was the sign, but the unfolding ahead will be the evidence. Every moment from here carries significance, for your face has been seen, and your journey is now forever changed. Type Amen to get divine blessing 1955. The noticing of your face carries layers of meaning beyond the physical. It represents awakening, elevation, and transformation, signals that your spiritual essence is radiating at a level where it can no longer be ignored. What once felt ordinary is now extraordinary, and you are stepping into a frequency where miracles flow more freely. This soul's gaze has activated something ancient, something eternal, something that transcends the boundaries of time and space. It is as though the universe itself paused to acknowledge that the moment has arrived for you to be seen. Your essence has been summoned into alignment with purpose, and no force of darkness can undo what light has declared. The days ahead will reveal signs that confirm this truth, each one layering upon the next until the evidence becomes undeniable. Unexpected blessings, divine alignments, and opportunities beyond logic will arrive, reminding you that this is no ordinary moment. This is the universe marking you with approval, declaring that your time has come. Archangel Michael remains present, standing as a guardian as you step into this revelation. His presence ensures that no interference, no sabotage, and no confusion can steal what is rightfully yours. You are fully protected as you walk into this new dimension of recognition and blessing. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2144. The moment of recognition is not only a turning point but a sacred announcement from the universe that you have entered a rare alignment. Your essence has been unveiled to a powerful soul whose gaze confirms that the hidden chapters of your journey are now ready to be revealed. This signal is not fleeting, it is a permanent mark etched upon your destiny. The energy of this recognition moves like fire, spreading rapidly through unseen realms and igniting doors that were once locked. Connections that seemed unreachable will suddenly fall into place, and resources that once felt out of grasp will arrive with divine precision. This is not by your strength, but by the power of the gaze that has found you. Your presence now carries a weight that is impossible to ignore, and those around you will begin to feel it. They may not understand what has changed, but they will sense that something extraordinary surrounds you. That is the effect of being seen by a soul carrying divine authority. It amplifies everything about you. You are entering into a season where the ordinary will transform into extraordinary, where hidden prayers will take form, and where your essence will shine brighter than ever before. The gaze upon you has not only noticed your face but also awakened the treasures locked within your spirit. These treasures are now ready to manifest. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2333. The influence of this powerful soul stretches beyond the physical, touching dimensions you cannot see with your natural eyes. Their recognition of you has activated spiritual agreements that will unfold in perfect timing. Even now, shifts are happening silently in your favor, and soon, they will reveal themselves boldly. Do not be surprised when opportunities appear suddenly, for this is how the universe responds when heaven confirms its choice. Paths that once felt blocked will dissolve into clear passageways, and people who once doubted you will become witnesses of your rising. This is the ripple effect of divine recognition. Archangel Michael assures you that what is happening now is not fragile, it is unshakable. Once such recognition is given, it cannot be revoked, for it is written into your divine assignment. You are now walking in the evidence of promises that were made long before you understood them. Every step you take from here is guided with precision. Every moment carries weight. Every connection has purpose. The recognition of your face is the universe's way of declaring that your time has arrived and nothing can hold back what is destined for you. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2499. The days ahead will feel like a cascade of revelations, each one confirming that the gaze upon you was no ordinary encounter. You will feel an inner stirring, a sense that everything around you is aligning in ways you never thought possible. That stirring is evidence of heaven's movement in your life. You have endured much to reach this point, and none of it was wasted. Every trial carved you into the shape of destiny, preparing you for the very moment when your face would be seen. What once broke you has now built you into the vessel capable of carrying this recognition. The power of this gaze is not only to elevate you but also to heal what was wounded within. Hidden pain, silent struggles, and unseen battles will now transform into testimony. The gaze carries light, and where light enters, darkness cannot remain. This is the reason such recognition is rare, because it is reserved only for those strong enough to carry the responsibility it brings. And now, the universe has declared that you are ready. You have been chosen, and this season will reveal just how much that means. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2622. The recognition you have received is also a shield, a mark of protection that ensures your path will not be overtaken by forces that once sought to delay you. The powerful soul who noticed you has in some way claimed you under their watch, and this covering will make your journey lighter. You are not walking into this new season alone. Archangel Michael's presence intensifies around you, strengthening your awareness and sharpening your spirit. This is why you may feel heightened sensitivity, a greater sense of clarity, or even a sudden boldness rising within. These are signs that the divine is fully active in your atmosphere. Life as you knew it will not remain the same, for this recognition has drawn you into a higher current. You will notice synchronicities, moments where everything seems to align perfectly, as though the universe is speaking directly to you. That is exactly what is happening. You are now living under direct signs. This season will require you to embrace courage. You cannot shrink back into hiding, for the light upon you is meant to shine. You are stepping into visibility, and the soul who noticed you has triggered a transformation that cannot be reversed. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2797. The gaze upon your face is a divine contract, sealed by forces beyond human understanding. It is a reminder that what was spoken over your life before your birth is now beginning to unfold. Nothing has been lost, for every delay has only served to make this moment stronger. You may already feel the changes deep within your being. A stronger sense of destiny, a pull toward greater things, and a knowing that cannot be explained by logic. That is your spirit responding to the rare recognition you have just received. Archangel Michael whispers that this is not only for your sake but for the sake of those connected to you. Your elevation will create pathways for others, and your rising will be a sign that divine timing cannot be resisted. What is happening for you will overflow into others. This powerful soul's recognition has shifted your entire atmosphere. What once felt stagnant is now alive with motion, and what once felt impossible is now being arranged for you. The universe has declared your readiness, and nothing can overturn what has been set in motion. Type Amen to get Divine Blessing 2999. The universe has a way of moving quietly until the exact moment arrives for revelation, and this is what has happened for you. The gaze that has found you is not ordinary, it carries the weight of divine confirmation. It is as though heaven itself whispered your name, and in that whisper, a powerful soul was drawn to recognize you. This recognition is both a calling and a confirmation. It is calling you into your rightful place, and it is confirming that the time for hiding has ended. What you have carried silently in your heart is about to be revealed loudly for the world to see. Even now, shifts are occurring around you that you may not fully understand yet. Relationships may change, opportunities may appear, and old paths may close. This is not chaos, it is divine order rearranging your life to match the new vibration of being chosen. Archangel Michael surrounds you with strength as these changes unfold. His presence is a shield ensuring that no transition will harm you, and no movement will throw you off course. You are being carefully guided into your destiny, and the recognition you've received is proof that you are exactly where you should be. Type Amen to get divine blessing 3211. The gaze upon you is like a key turning in a lock that has remained sealed for too long. Suddenly, doors will begin to open, not because of effort, but because the universe has chosen to honor the recognition you have received. Keys of access, influence, and abundance are now being handed to you through this alignment. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not entered yet. Your presence is being prepared in spaces where you will soon walk. This is what happens when the divine sets its seal upon your life. The world begins to make space for your arrival. The energy of your life is rising, pulling you upward in ways you can no longer resist. You are not meant to remain in the same place, repeating the same cycles. The recognition of your essence is proof that elevation is not only coming but has already begun. Do not underestimate the significance of this moment. It is bigger than you can see, stretching into timelines that will unfold for years to come. You are standing at the threshold of a rare season, and nothing will remain the same. Type Amen to get divine blessing 3477. Every soul chosen in this way carries a light that can no longer be dimmed, and now you carry it too. This light will attract not only blessing but also attention, some supportive, some resistant. But you will not falter, for your covering is divine, and your steps are guided by the highest authority. The powerful soul who has noticed you is not simply an observer but a catalyst. Their gaze has stirred energies that will continue to build until the fullness of your destiny is revealed. You are now in motion, and nothing can pull you backward. The days ahead may bring moments that feel overwhelming, but remember this: everything is aligning for your good. The recognition you've received is not a burden but a blessing, one that carries with it unshakable protection. You are moving with divine acceleration. Archangel Michael reminds you that this is not about being perfect, it is about being present. You do not need to strive for what is already yours. Simply remain open, remain aware, and remain willing to walk where the light leads. Type Amen to get divine blessing 3629. Your life is entering into a new rhythm, one that vibrates with higher purpose and deeper meaning. The gaze upon you has shifted your energy, drawing miracles and opportunities closer with each passing day. You will notice signs, subtle yet powerful, that remind you this is not imagination but manifestation. The universe is speaking clearly now: you are chosen, you are seen, and you are rising. No delay can stand against this truth, and no resistance can undo it. The gaze of a powerful soul has confirmed what heaven has always known about you. This confirmation is your assurance. Every doubt, every fear, every hesitation must fall away, for they no longer align with your destiny. You are now walking in a season of proof, where the invisible becomes visible, and the promises over your life begin to take shape. The recognition of your face is the beginning of a new chapter, one written not by man but by the divine. This chapter carries joy, breakthrough, and fulfillment. It is a story the world needs to see, and you are the vessel chosen to carry it. Type Amen to get divine blessing 3888. The journey ahead will reveal why this recognition was given to you now. Timing is everything, and your time has come. The universe does not waste such signs, and for one to be placed upon you means the greatest unfolding of your life is at hand. Archangel Michael remains close, standing as both guide and protector. His presence ensures that no deception can cloud your vision and no enemy can interrupt what has been prepared. You are walking into clarity, into favor, into destiny. You are not the same person you were before this moment, for the gaze upon you has shifted your essence. You are brighter, stronger, and aligned with purpose in a way that cannot be undone. The universe has spoken over you, and now, the evidence will be seen by all. This is your divine season. Embrace it fully, knowing that everything you endured was only preparation for this very moment. You have been noticed, you have been chosen, and you will be elevated into the fullness of your destiny. Type Amen to get divine blessing 4000.